Okay, this is the Singer so-called Rocketeer Model 500A. I've got it set for the widest stitch with zigzag, which is BL, as you can see from the chart on the top of the machine. Alright, and I've got some bath towels, old bath towels that keep fraying and falling apart on the edges, so I've trimmed the edges and I'm just over edging them with plain old ordinary zigzag stitch, and I'm only using regular ordinary El Cheapo thread. You could do it with prettier, thicker, heavier thread if you wanted to, and a thicker needle. Like use a buttonhole twist if you want, or a rayon or something of that nature to make it prettier, and you can make the stitches closer together, as thick or thin as you want. You can even put cording in and things like that, but I'm just doing ordinary old zigzagging over the I'm using the overedge stitch, or sorry, overedge presser foot. And the reason it's basically slow going, of course, is this is an old towel. And I didn't cut it exactly straight. And it does have trouble feeding the lower edges, just like it would velvet. When I say has trouble, it does it beautifully. But as in, usually you use two hands to, let's see if you can focus in on that. That's the bobbin back side of it. There's the front of it. But a serger does a much more heavily coverage type of thing, and it's better if you're using two hands and doing taut sewing, holding the fabric tight or taut, one hand behind and one hand in front, and let the machine feed it. But by holding the fabric taut, it helps it feed more easily. Anytime you're dealing with anything that is plush, has like the furry stuff on either side, it's going to be harder to sew. It's harder for machines to feed it because the feed dogs can't force it to move as quickly as it normally would for other stuff. But anyway, great machine. It does a lot of different stitches. Well, I don't think I can even get it to focus in on the pink there. Other stuff's too bright, but a variety of stitches, zigzag, extra cams, and it's in a wonderful sewing table. That this table actually, one of the nice things besides the gigantic drawers to store stuff in, there's three of them. I have my walking stick leaning against it, so I'll fall over. But anyway, this is the Copenhagen, I believe, sewing table. Can't hardly see it in the dark here though. And the bottom drawer has an extra insert for keeping sewing machine stuff and sewing projects. And then there's that drawer. Very, very, very nice machine. Fantastic. And great accessories too in this little kit here. And extra cams and feet down there. Nice. Very, very nice.